Are you looking for the best hair loss products? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best hair loss products on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Rogaine 5% Minoxidil Foam. Overwhelmingly, all of our derms recommended 5% Minoxidil as the best treatment for male pattern hair loss. It's FDA approved and clinically proven to stop shedding and help regrow hair. Rogaine, the original Minoxidil treatment, remains the go-to, especially because it's widely available at most drugstores. Pick up the foam, says Dr. Cash, because it's easier to control and less likely to drip onto your face. If it does, wash it off quickly to avoid weird hair patches. Unlike the solution, the foam doesn't contain propylene glycol, which can cause an allergic reaction for some people. We started seeing results after using Rogaine's Minoxidil foam for only a couple of months. We noticed regrowth along the temples and the back of the head areas that often first begin thinning. The strict twice-daily application is inconvenient, and we didn't love the chemical smell, but the noticeable results make those drawbacks worth it. Deputy Editor of Commerce Christian Galland has been using this Rogaine foam for over 4 years and swears by its effectiveness, calling it a game-changer for his hair. Needing to apply the product twice a day is a common complaint with this product. However, the foam formula helps ensure even coverage and makes it easier to apply the right amount, whether you're targeting specific areas or your entire scalp. Galland says the initial shedding period can be tough, but it only lasted 2 weeks. That being said, he recently went 2 weeks without applying while traveling, and noticed his hair started to shed again, so using Rogaine really is a lifelong commitment. Still, it's a bit more user-friendly than a spray since sprays are harder to see as you apply them. You may also end up finding that a foam like this requires less product with each use as well, since you have a better visual for when you've applied enough. Number 2. Patrick's RD1 Hair Loss Spray. This innovative spray acts as a 2-in-1 product because it contains ingredients like capixyl and acetyl tetrapeptide 3 that block DHT, which causes male pattern hair loss, and it acts as a styling product to add volume and texture to your hair. Add in scalp-healthy ingredients like caffeine and biotin to help balance and stimulate hair follicles, and you have an all-around great hair thinning product. Plus, it's portable. Okay, yes, this stuff does help to retain and regrow hair. We did see some visible improvement even after about a month. But what we found we liked best in our testing versus other similar hairsprays is that it feels best in your hair. In fact, it can help instantly add volume and texture the way a styling spray can, which allows it to pull double duty in your routine. You'll still need to make sure you get it down to the scalp, which can take some massaging, but its ability to replace a styling product, too, makes it worthwhile. The small size is also easier to take on the go than other products, which is always a plus. Keep in mind that this one also doesn't include any FDA-approved hair loss drugs, like minoxidil or finasteride, though it does contain some alternate ingredients, like saw palmetto, that have been shown to stimulate hair growth. We saw some visible improvement in thickness and volume in our hair even as early as a month, but the cumulative results over time were not as significant as when we used some other minoxidil-led products like the Rogaine or HIMS foams. We recommend this spray for those in the early stages of hair loss or anyone hesitant to start a drug like minoxidil. Its gentle formula makes it a good option for mild thinning rather than more advanced hair loss. Number 3. Act Plus Care Cold Pressed Apple Stem Cell Serum. This soothing scalp serum not only helps to balance your scalp, control itch, and limit irritation thanks to ingredients like bamboo extract and aloe vera, but it also contains apple stem cells, which may help to extend the growth phase of hair follicles to reduce shedding and slow thinning, according to some studies. Rather than corrective, think of it as more of a preventative or maintenance step against hair loss. It likely won't regrow hair, but it can help you keep the hair you have. Even if you're not experiencing active hair loss, we found that this scalp treatment can help balance your scalp, reduce oiliness, prevent dryness, and help it feel healthier overall, and by extension, your hair, too. The serum is thin and spreads easily, and we found that the dropper is handy to help get the serum directly onto your scalp, no matter how much hair you have. The directions say to apply 1 to 2 pipettes, but we found that around 3 is best for complete coverage. Maybe we just have large heads, which would lower the amount of time the products last. Apply it on clean hair right after the shower for best results, and while the brand advises to use it as needed, we found that every day is ideal for best results. This serum does not contain any FDA-approved hair loss drugs. Because of that, you may not see similar results in terms of active hair growth. In fact, in our months of using it, we didn't notice as much new growth as products like Rogaine, but we did find our existing hair to be stronger and healthier looking, and we noticed less hair in our shower drain, meaning we were shedding less. Compared to other products on this list, we'd recommend this one more for prevention and for those who are just beginning to notice some thinning, but not those whose loss has already progressed to bald spots. Number 4. iRestore Essential Laser Therapy Hair Growth System. There are a lot of LED systems and laser hair growth devices out there, but Dr. Cash recommends a helmet because it's way easier to use than other devices, like combs. The iRestore Laser Therapy Hair Growth System stands out for its hybrid use of both laser diodes and LEDs, offering the precision and power of lasers with the gentler, broader coverage of LEDs. It's designed to stimulate blood flow and reduce scalp inflammation, two key factors that support healthier, thicker hair growth. Versus handheld options that use similar technology, iRestore is much easier to use. You just put it on, press a button, and let the red light therapy do the work. Unlike topical treatments, it's mess-free and requires no prep or cleanup. Plus, iRestore offers a 6-month money-back guarantee, giving users a risk-free trial period to assess results. The iRestore helmet quickly became a favorite among our testers. Once we got past the slightly awkward look of wearing it, we appreciated how low maintenance it was. With no topical application needed and no known side effects, it felt effortless to integrate into our routine. After 3 months of consistent use, we noticed improved hair density and subtle regrowth, especially around the hairline. Overall, this is a great option for anyone noticing hair thinning, whether mild or more advanced. It also pairs well with treatments like Minoxidil for those looking to boost their results. The 25-minute sessions are longer than similar options, however, you only need to do them every other day rather than daily. Number 5. Hims Hair Regrowth Treatment with 5% Minoxidil. This HIMS topical treatment is very similar to our best-tested Rogaine foam. Both are foams that feature 5% Minoxidil and come in 3-month supplies on Amazon for around $50, which is a good deal either way when it comes to hair loss products that tend to be on the higher end of costs. Both are unscented and easy to use, as long as you strictly stick to the twice-a-day application. The only major difference in the products is that Rogaine contains glycerin and other emollients that help soothe scalps, making it better for sensitive domes. That being said, if you're new to this type of treatment or want a safety net for when you're using the product, HIMS offers ongoing messaging and virtual check-ins with staff dermatologists, helping with adherence and any concerns over time, when you sign up for the subscription on the brand's website. Given its similar formula, this is the only OTC treatment that we found matches Rogaine in effectiveness. However, some testers with sensitive scalps did find HIMS more irritating than Rogaine, likely due to the lack of glycerin and emollients in its foam. Still, losing your hair is scary, and starting treatment can be overwhelming, so we found the ongoing dialogue with the brand's professionals to be helpful in quelling fears. Not to mention, answering any questions that came up along the way.